Hello friends, in today's video we'll see how to install and run GIMP image editor. So here I have to first install the editor. So I am typing command apt for super user apt get install and the package name. Package name in our case is GIMP. But I've already done this, so I'm just starting. So to how to run a GIMP program, just type on a GIMP and do enter. See, you can see this window has been uh, brought up. I will open one G editor to help you understand it more clearly. So now I am in the GNU image manipulation program. So that is the full form. I am in GMP, that is, which stands for GNU image manipulation manipulation program. So this is MS no. Sorry. So in GNU manipulation program, there are various things that we can do. We can revert, uh, we can invert to other colors. Then suppose refer revert to other colors. Uh, then we can have a shadow. Then we can have a scale. Then we can have a background color, background color. Then we can have a foreground color, foreground color. Then we can have a blur effect. After blur effect, we can have a hue, saturation, and saturation, saturation, and brightness. Selector. Then we can have a text field with bold, italics, underline, and um, strike through. So after that, we will first see how to do this. Then we will move to the. So let us see how many points we noted down. So this is the first one. So this is the second one. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. This is the fifth one. This is the sixth one. Seventh one. This is the eighth one. Ninth one. So first, how we just will take the steps. Click on uh, file menu item, then click on new file. So let me go again to the viewer. So I've clicked on file and I'm opening a new file. So here it is asking me for a template. So templates are various types of papers that we can make. So there is A1, A0, A2, A3, A4, A5, and many other B4, B4, B5, and for different countries, different. Uh, 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 See here, this is HD high definition. So that is 1920 into 1028. So I will just note down the different sizes. So here different types of sizes. Different first size is 300 pixels per inch. Then one is 11080. Then many others. So now I am selecting our basic that is A4. So in A4 we have selected the the width. So width is I want the width to be 400 and I want the height to be 500. You can see here are the number any the types of units. So pixels, inches, millimeters, points. All these are the types of units. So now if there are two options. One is the portrait and one is the landscape. So portrait means vertical and landscape means horizontal. So you can see here the 400 into 500, see 400 into 500 pixels, 300 points per pixels per inch in RGB color. So if you go to advanced options, it will give you your X resolution, Y resolution. So the resolution is basically how much small the pixel element is. So the both the X and Y resolution is the same and they are 300 pixels per inch. So you can say 300 pixels per inch. So that is the and you get for your reference I will just tell you that 1 pixel is equal to 1.028 mm. Now again I will go here and here I will just color space RGB. If I click on grayscale it will have black and white effect. So I don't want a black and white effect. So I'm clicking on RGB color. So remember this color space defines if it is red line or not line. So I will just I will note down the properties. First is the width, then is the height, then is the template, then is the then is X resolution, then Y resolution, then there is color space, yeah. These are the main points. So now we are ready to make our first file. Just go to GIMP. Background color is white, and a color profile is this. Yeah, sRGB. Gamma is the a parameter which defines how how the colors will look like. So precision is 32-bit integer. Now I will just you can see there's the help. Yeah, there's the help. But for reset you can click on reset. But now I'm going on. Okay, so first what we did is we specified a template right A4. After the template, then width and height pixels. There are many units, but our default unit is pixel. On 1 pixel is equal to 0.112 millimeters. So we then selected the portrait, not the landscape, the normal vertical. Then X resolution is 300 pixels per inch and Y resolution is also 300 pixels per inch. So then we color space is not grayscale black and white, it is color RGB color. Then not perpetual, it is linear, right? And precision is 32-bit integer. So I'm filling the background with white color, and since now okay, it will be created. Yeah. So this is the uh, you can say a new document that I've created. Now I will save it first. I will save it as test test underscore first dot xcs. You can see the file extension. I'm again writing down. File extension is dot xcf. This is the file extension. So now again I'm going to this. I'm going to my home directory. Inside the test underscore first dot xcf. So now our file has been saved. This is my earlier file. What I will do is I will select this file and I will just remove this thing. Remove this entry. So now I have just one file. It is saved as you can see here test underscore first.xcf. So now I will tell you, let us see how to first insert a rectangle in the box. So now here, if you see that there is a file edit. So edit means you can say edit the colors and all. So now I want to just use the toolbox. So this is the toolbox. Inside the toolbox there is if you click on this, you can okay. If you click on this, it will form a rectangle. So sorry, oval. So now what we will do is we will fill color in the oval. So for doing this, we just press the right arrow key. In colors, we go to color to alpha. So color to alpha is see we will have given this color, and now we are clicking on this. So yeah, this is the say no not presets. Now yeah, so okay. So now this is a circle. Now suppose if I want to fill it with some color, click on this icon and click now. Now it will be background fill. In background fill, I will just fill this so it will be black. Suppose I want to change the color. So suppose yeah I have to change. Suppose this is the my color. Yeah, similar to my color palette. So how do you get it? You just click on this. So this is the color palette. And now if I click on this, now if I click on this, uh, sorry, so now if I click on this, it now first we need to select this. I forgot. I need to select uh, select this. Select first I need to click on select. Then we need to click on selection editor. So what it will do is hello friends. In this video we'll understand how to install and configure various protocols. We'll start with the file transfer protocol, and in that we will start with the server SFTP, that is the uh, secure FTP. This is encrypted and decrypted on the client and the server. So now I'm using this website, linuxconfig.org. I will open this here. Then I will HTTPS, then Linux config.org is the HTTPS Linux config.org. How do you set up and use FTP server Ubuntu Linux? That is our. So we will just name this file as FTP. Now, the first step is you have to install VSFTP. So this is a software which creates a virtual SFTP domain. Suppose I use FTP using security. So I will have to first set up if you are using Ubuntu on Windows, you set up a virtual machine. So like that, it is virtual FTP. It's not. You can say it's an image of a SFTP. So virtual SFTPD. So this is the command we need. So sudo apt is required because sudo superuser privileges are there. So I will just note down this word VSFTPD stands for virtual FTP, sorry, secure FTP domain. I will just see what I am installing this. This method user installed. So now I successfully done my first step. That is installing a virtual SFTP server. After installing the virtual server, uh, then we will just edit the configuration file. So the configuration file is stored in etc vs. Uh, I just write it down. Now configuration file is stored in slash etc and vs ftpd.conf. The configuration file is stored in etc folder. In that etc folder vs ftp. Now I'm going to terminal. I will just type gedit. Sorry, I will take a new tab. Sorry, not tab. Then I will take have sudo user privileges and gedit. Then modify. You can see this. There are many configuration parameters which are there. And as you can see, is I said suppose I take uh, example as. So now it is in this. I will just copy this file and create a new file. And this I will name this as and name this to go now and name this as vsftd underscore backup.conf. Now we can change it. Now I will just copy various lines of code, configuration lines, and I will just paste. This is a oh, sorry, this is a backup. Sorry, this is a correct. So the after the configuration file, so I have to allow this FTP from the firewall protection. So new FTP's update firewall allow from any port. Now I install the UAW command. For now I will run this command. I will just clear it. I will just clear it. After installing UAW, I will just run this file. You can see, yeah, this file is run. Now rules are updated, so it is correct. So what we will do is allow or deny. So yeah, we are allowing from any to any port. Any is a placeholder. So from 20 to 21, the, 20 to 21, yeah. So now we will uh, start the system. So this is the command sudo system controls restart FT. Now it will just start. Okay, now restart. In the meanwhile, I'm creating a new user. So I will use this user add user add command. I will use. I will create a new user. So after that, I will create a password for new user. So, so password update is successful. So now I have a new user. Now what I will do is I will hello friends. Today we will discuss about the FTP protocol. The FTP protocol and SMTP protocol. So we will start with SMTP protocol as we have already covered FTP in the previous lecture. So in SMTP it stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. So the protocol is the set of rules that have to be followed while sending mail from one computer to another computer. So all these rules are inscribed in the SMTP protocol of the TCP/IP suite. SMTP stands. I will just open the Ubuntu. Here I am opening gedit. You can see here the simple transfer protocol stands for simple mail transfer protocol. So the port number runs on in it. So there is SMTP client and the second is SMTP server. So now there is oh, the program in Ubuntu only supports sending mail but not receiving it. for the sake of safe security and simplicity. The organization is divided. SMTP is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. So it works on port number 25. This HTTP client SMTP server. The program is run in Ubuntu only supports send mail but not receiving for the sake of but not receiving mail. So I can send the mail but I can't receive it only. So for sake of security uh, and simplicity. So now in the SMTP client, I have made Lookout is the SMTP client. Sorry, Outlook is the SMTP client of Windows. There are many such uh, Outlook Express. Now SMTP servers. SMTP servers are Gmail, then Yahoo Mail, then Redis, like this, etc. So now we will first understand how this communication works. Now, first the first steps are the first steps are client sends the SMTP server is uh, like suppose the email address. Email address it's on port 25. So now the SMTP server breaks the sender email address into two parts. Parts. The first part is suppose my email address is gaurav11shirorkar at gmail.com. So this will be divided into two parts. The first will be the username, user identity, and second the website for which I am doing. So now this there are many you can say steps involved in this. So the first step is the SMTP goes to the domain name service servers that you all know. We will know. You all know what is domain name. So no need to explain this. So the domain name server basically maps the IP address to the characters. So to remember easily. So it works on port 53. So the SMTP goes to get the IP address, IP version 4 or IP version 6 address from the domain name. The DNS server gives the IP version 4 or IP version 6 address. So, so now we need to use you can say send only mail. So suppose just want to send the mail. So Linux Ubuntu just supports send a mail. SSMTP is sending a mail. Now how does the SMTP work? SMTP on Ubuntu has a queue based handling of emails like the first request it received was by Gaurav and the second by Nima. Then the Nima uh, request will be in the queue. The, the name of the program is SendMail. So whenever I will type SMTP, it will ask you for the address recipient. So whenever I will SMT, it will ask me for the email address of the recipient. So let us see from the command line how it works. So I am opening SSMT. Sorry. Hi friends, today we will discuss about Telnet and rlogin. So basically they are called cousins in computer science technology. So now we will first check if Telnet is there in our machine. Yes, so Telnet is there. So what does Telnet do is it connects to the console of the other system. Suppose there is a IP address which I want to gain access to 1.235.10. Suppose this is the URL and then I use telnet. It saying that it cannot resolve. So I will type some other, suppose www.google.com. You see it is trying. Trying means it is finding the nearest neighbor to send the message to, so that the connection to google.com will be established. So it is using IP version 4. So 142.2 50.183.132. So this is just trying. So now after one try, it will again uh, try for the next IP address. If this returns this doesn't have. So we just wait for 2 minutes. It's trying. Okay, I think this you can't connect. So I'm just now using mail.google.com. Now it is again trying and see this IP address and this IP address are different because uh, yeah, because the URLs are different. Again it will try. Let us see if it can connect. Not able to connect. Now I will do one thing. I will just use my address. So it is 172 point. This is my address. So I will tell net to this address. with this, it requires, I think, the port number is, you can see port number will be there. I will try 23, showing connection results. So we will, I think, use sudo. So it is having a firewall, so it is not allowing any random IP address to go to that firewall. So I will just now, for basic purpose, I will use localhost. The connection is again 02 because the policy is there. So now if I type, so this was the basics about telnet. Now uh, we will see some uh, new things. And now how to, hello friends, now in this tutorial we will see how to install, configure and use secure shell, that is SSH. Then and the next thing we will do is we will learn telnet, and the next is rlogin. That's for remote login. So up till now we have completed the concepts of GIMP, that is image manipulation program. Then we have completed the basics of FTP and the basics of SMTP, the basics of domain name server. So now we will just go a bit, you can say, forward, and then now we just install SSH. So I will open a new tab and I will just note down the words to install SSH. Use ss sudo apt get install SSH. It must be already installed on your machine. So every uh, user has a different SSH file. SSH has two files. The first is the public key of the RSA algorithm, and the second is the private key of the RSA algorithm. So the public key is named as id underscore rsa dot pub, and the private key is known as id underscore rsa pub for public. So it is asymmetric key, and yeah, these two files, but the directory of is hidden. Directory of SSH is hidden for security purposes, so that a person who has got access today to the server will not be able to go into your directory. So as you can see, it is hidden. So it is .ssh, and it is in the home directory. This slash home slash user, sorry, slash Gaurav, and then slash. So if I have a new user, that is Nima, the SSH key will be stored in home then Nima, then .ssh. And one more important thing is no no person except the super user can see others ssh folder. That is a important thing that we study. So again, you will see that to install ssh we use sudo.apt get install ssh. So if I copy this and I paste this, here, it will show me. Sorry, it will show me that you can see here SSH is already the newest version, so it is already installed. In your PC also, it will always be installed. Now I will clear this. So now, suppose I have, you can say, yeah, I want to change the key. So how to change the key? Very simple. SSH keygen. Sorry, SSH hyphen keygen, and this will be or enter. Now it enter the file in which to save the key. If you want your key to be saved in other file, it will you can do it. But because it is a private file, I prefer to store it in my folder. So yeah, it is asking that the private key is already there. So should we override or not? So I am typing yes or no. And password I am empty. So password can be blank. Yes, let us see. The every SSH key has a 256 hash using secure hash algorithm. And I will just type every SSH key has a SHA simple hash algorithm of 26 bits named as named as SHA 256. So yeah, so RSA. So this is the length of the the key. The key fingerprint is so let me check this once. I'm opening my calculator. So I have got now 256 into 4, not 4, 3077, 3072 divided by 256. Yeah. So here you can see it, it is 12. The length of the RSA, you can say, is 230, but I will just check it. The length of RSA fingerprint is 3072 bits. That is 12 times the size of the hash. So now you again go to the terminal. So here this is called you can say barcode type, and this I think you have to save this. So I will just copy this SCJ2 direct, and I will copy this I will just copy this hash. So the key is random odd images being odd. So you can see here it is SHA-256 and RC37072. So now we will check in the listed files. Now here we have come to access. So you see this line. Just I am copying this line and I am pasting here. So D stands for directory. Since this is a directory, RWX. So the user can perform all the operations, but the group and the you can say other persons can't access this. So that is unless they have the super user privileges. Only super user can access. So this is the number of symbolic links that is had two symbolic links. Point. So how come two? So because suppose if there is a this is the one, but one more there will be. So suppose